with great news again here with me. Today we're going to look into how to document caregiver empowerment initiatives. Most of you have been asking me about how do we come with a system where we can be able to record our groups, message groups, and be able to allocate group members so that you can be able to conveniently communicate with them as well as document stories. So without much ado, let's delve into that. So you'll go down the section where we have caregiver empowerment in the FCP digital system, and then now you'll create, you'll add group. All right. So the first step is to add group, because when you look into your system, you just log in, you'll find that you'll get this page. So here you may have a group. For example, you have a group like Tujiendeleze, okay, group. And then you may describe this group and say that these are self-help group that bakes cakes. Okay, maybe it's baking cakes and does whatever. So you can describe whatever that group is doing there. Okay, then now you can answer the question if it's registered with social services or not. This will help you to track down and know how many registered members and how many groups are not registered, so that you can be able to follow up and empower the caregivers to register so that they can qualify for other things. So once you do that, you just click the add caregiver group button. Okay, so when you click add caregiver group button, automatically the system will add the caregiver group button, and it will be like this. So you'll have the option of either saying if it's not registered, it will be like no, and if it's registered, it will be yes. So you can change the status, say that this group is actually active or is inactive. Okay, that will be all to your discretion. So once you've added a group like that, you will need to now, maybe let's say for example, view the group and assign members to that group. So you've added the group now, so now we need to assign members to that group. Remember, we've not added any member to the group, so I'll come here and assign group caregivers to groups. So you create your groups. Once you create your groups, you just come here and click assign, choose group to assign. For example, to Jiendeleze, the list will pop up here. All right, the list will pop up here of the caregivers you have in the system, and then you'll be able to choose and then just assign that. For example, I'm assigning Kameme Kalili in this group, and then I'll just click post caregivers to the group. Okay, so when you post caregivers to the group, you'll see that the group Tujiendeleze now has one member, and then you can view members. Okay, so when you view members, you can be able to see there is this, and then there's the phone number of that particular caregiver. So you can be able to say either remove, or maybe you can be able, if you want to remove, you can remove the member. So it will ask you, do you want to remove the member? You can be able to remove the member from the group or print the list. This is how the printed list will look like for you to be able to maybe file it, or maybe just put it somewhere if you want to do something with the group. So that's how you do in the group. Then you can message members. Like for example, you can send an SMS to this group. For example, when you click message members, you'll be able to see message to the Jiendeleze group members. Okay, so here when you say you just say well, the greetings are already there, and it greets the parents with the name, because and the group itself. So you can say tuko na mkutano kesho officini. So when you click send, automatically the message will be sent to the caregivers, and you'll be able to the message will be sent to the caregivers like that, and the caregivers will be able to receive message. Only those caregivers in that particular group. You can also message all. Like for example, you have many groups and you want the message to go to all the group members. You just message here. You just type here the message and then message all groups. So all groups will get that particular message that you have shared to the caregivers. So it is as simple as that, to message the caregivers. So you'll just do that and you'll be able to message the caregivers, okay, to your groups. And then you can also view sent messages. So you can see there is this message that I've just sent. There is this message that I've just sent to Jiendeleze group, and then tuko na mkutano kesho, and they'll get this message, all of them. So that's how the message will go out. Then you can be able also to, you'll also be able to now add a group success story. Okay, so I've just covered how to add the group. Remember, the first step is to add the group. So you come to the add the group and you add the group name, and then you put the name description, and then you say if it's registered or not, and then you add the group. Okay, after doing that, you'll be also able to now assign the group caregivers to the group. So you just come here and then you pick the group, and then you'll get the list here. So you can pick if there are two, like for example, if I want to assign these two caregivers again to this group, I'll just click post caregiver to the group. So you'll find that now it has two members. So when you view, you'll be able to see the members in that particular group. Okay, so you can be able to print the list as well as be able to message the group members in that particular list. So this one, you can type a message here, and then you can send to the group members, to Jiendeleze group members. So when you send that message like that, the message will be sent automatically to their phones. So they will get a notification telling them that the message has been they need to come maybe to the center. And then remember, you can message all group members. So when you click message all, it will go to all the caregivers in that particular group. Okay, and then another one, you can be able to view send messages. So here you can view or send messages, and when you view send message, you see that this one has gone to the Jiendeleze group, okay, specifically at this particular time. So you'll be able to know that this caregiver received this message at this particular time. So that's how you go on about sending the messages to the caregiver groups. Now let's go to add success stories. Let's say these caregivers have done something that is outstanding and you want to report. So it's very simple, good people. So all you need to do is to come here and choose the category. For example, this is a caregiver empowerment story, and then you are saying this group is the one that has this story. So you can say to Jiendeleze group. So it will pop up there. You share the story. So here you type the whatever you want. For example, right now I'll just say testing the group stories. But for you, you'll say what you've done, as in how did it come to being and all other stuff. So you'll go to YouTube first of all and make sure you upload your story on YouTube. So to upload a video on YouTube, you just click the create button, this create button near your icon. You'll click upload. So you'll be given a link once the YouTube finalizes your processing. So you'll copy that link, and that's the link you'll come and post in this particular view here. So you'll just post the link there, the YouTube link only there, and then you click post the story. So when you post the story, automatically it will create a view like that. Okay, it will create a view like that and tell you to view the story. So you can read your view story, a full story. So you can see it's testing story, or you can be able to, next time when we now start voting, people will be able to vote for your story. So it becomes easy for you to be able to prepare now, so that when it comes to next time when you come to voting, you have your full story and people can be able to vote for you as that story. So if you want to play it, you can just play it like that, and then you have the story, as well as you can maximize the story, or you can just minimize it like that, and then you can click view story. So you can also add another story. For example, you have another story for this group, so you'll also click here again where to add group stories, and then you'll just come here and say you have a group story for also now on maybe also again on caregiver empowerment for that group, and now you are choosing the category, and then you're saying a story is also testing story 2, and then this one you're just saying YouTube link, and then you copy the YouTube link. Okay, so let's use this for Kiembeni. Then you come here to FCP Digital, you paste that YouTube link there, and then you click submit the story, and there you go, boom, the story is there, guys, for you to see the story too. So you can read the full story as well you can view the story for the caregiver empowerment. All right, you can view the story for the caregiver empowerment there like that, right? So you can view the story like that, and then you can even have the two stories running concurrently, so that you can compare which story that every story that you'll be having, you'll be able to read about that story here, as well as you'll be able to be voted for that story in the pool that will now maybe come when during the voting time. Automatically the story will be featuring into the top stories of Compassion. So in case you have any question, guys, let me know, and I'll just do a quick recap. So the first one is to click the add group. All right, so you add the group here. So you can say, for example, you have maybe another group, you have for example, Ukombozi women group, self-help group. Okay, Ukombozi self-help group, and this one is this group plants trees. Okay, this group plants trees. So is it registered? You can say yes, and then you add the group. So immediately you add the group, it will add into the groups category here, and then it will tell you it's registered and active. Remember, you can always change this to inactive, or you can change it to not registered. So anytime it becomes inactive, you can say inactive, and anytime it becomes active, you can change it to active. Once you've created actually a group like that, you will come to assign members to that group. So once you create a group, you now assign members to the group. For example, here you have two groups now. So you can say Ukombozi, and I want to assign this particular member to that group. So the list will come here for your children. You can either search here, and then you just add to the group. So when you add to the group, all right, when you assign to the group like that, it will pop up, all right, like this. So you see Ukombozi now has one member. So you can view the members, all right, testing that the person we added to the group. You can print the list for the group members in that group that you've created, as well as you can message the members in Ukombozi only. So you can just come here and type a message, and this message will only go to the members who belong to the Ukombozi group. So if you want to SMS now the two groups that you're seeing here, you'll be able to send message to all group and just say test, for example, testing. You can say here testing message to all groups, and all the group members will receive the message here. Okay, so that's how it goes, guys. So it's up to you to just do whatever you want to do there, and then you can now view, send messages like that, and you'll be able to comfortably be able to send the messages to your caregivers and the groups that you have formed. As well, now you can be able to document a story. Let's say, for example, Ukombozi group has a story, and you like to share the story. You'll just pick you select the story. For example, you can say also give empowerment story, and then you can say it is a Ukombozi group now, and then you share the story. So you can say here testing story 2. Let me just refresh so that I can be able to so I can say caregiver empowerment, and then I can say tujiendeleze. Yes, so I have this here. So you can type your story here and then paste your link there, and then click post success story. And then when you post your success story, you'll be able to view your success stories. Okay, you'll be able to view your success stories. So when you post your success story, you'll see your success stories flowing on here very, very easily, guys. So it is very, very good for you guys, for you to try it out. Remember, in case you have any problem with the FCP digital system, please let me know so that I can help you to be able to enjoy the system as well, to use all the features that you have. And you can reach me at 0718833963, or just open WhatsApp web on your laptop and click this to chat with me on WhatsApp. I'll be able to respond to your queries as well. So remember also the change password button is here, so you maybe want to change your password now from here instead of going all the route from changing your password from on the left side. So you can now easily change your password in case you want an easy password. So that is it, guys, for now. In case you need more clarification, let me know and I see how I can support you. Thank you and God bless you. Bye. So this is done.